Welcome to the analysis of this channel. I want to continue appreciating so much because of your continuity to support the work and the analysis of this channel. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you know that we are still waiting the result. And this is something that we are anxious waiting for what Wafula Chebukati is going to announce. One thing that came into my mind was that how this election has been conducted, perhaps at that level where a voter was given a mandate to do whatever he is required by the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya. One thing that I have realized since that time we finalized elections, I have realized that this election there were certain manipulation of votes in certain few areas across the Republic of Kenya. Why am I saying this? This has affected including even MCAs, Member of Parliament, senators, women rep, governors, and now the presidential candidate results. I want to say it very clear without any fear of contradiction. I have heard Dennis Itumbi, is called Chilchir. I want to say that these people has managed to manipulate election in certain areas. When it comes to Mount Kenya region, it was reported earlier that Azimio la Umoja, certain of their agents were blocked, not accessed even the polling stations. In fact, those areas were experienced in Mount Kenya region. Then the question that I ask myself, if these agents were not allowed to enter at the polling station level where the counts were being done, are you sure the result that has been filled in the form is really giving us out the exact result that people voted? Then I wonder sometimes if, of course, this had happened, then I have not heard IEBC talking about these issues because there's a lot of claims in social media and also in public domain. So one thing that I have realized is that when the agents of Azimio la Umoja was blocked in certain areas of Mount Kenya region, and that is the level that I realized that when it comes to the candidates of Azimio, they were failing terribly in Mount Kenya region. So that is number one. Number two, there was a scenario that ballot papers were found with certain individuals. Either they were not IEBC agents, officers, or those who are required according to the law when it comes to those who should handle the ballot papers. But as much as we are concerned, I want to say, perhaps let us not dwell on that side, but I want to say, I tried my best to try to say how William Ruto has succeeded to manipulate this election very well. Number one, when we were going to this election, William Ruto ensured that he was going to have good personnel. When it comes to the ICT, they were very well understanding whatever was required for them to do whatever they wanted. And this happened when that day when I realized that there was issue of these three men of Venezuela that were found carrying certain documents of IEBC, and this is the moment that I did not trust the IEBC. So now they're trying their best as if they're clean and as if they're doing the right and the correct thing. But I want to say that that moment that these Venezuelans were blocked, there were now preparation of Dennis Itumbi and Dennis Chinchir, who are the close ally of William Ruto, that were given mandate to ensure that these elections were going to be manipulated. And this election has been manipulated in three ways. Number one, at the polling station where the counting was being done, And this is how they did it. The Azimio agents were blocked not to access the polling station where the counting were being done. And some of them claim that, and some of them have appealed that they're going to court. Number two, they manipulated this election that when it comes to marking ballot papers on their own. If Nairobi County, there are certain individuals who are found with ballot papers, what do you say if perhaps there are certain individuals that were given these ballot papers in certain areas of Mount Kenya region and also part of the Republic of Kenya? Because if Nairobi they were found marking ballot papers, then it means that other areas will also be manipulated. Number three was at the Bomas, and this has been experienced the other day, yesterday, and some part of today, where certain people has come with the true appetite, strength, to ensure that they're going to exchange forms. And these forms, I don't know if it's going to affect the election. I don't want to say if it's going to affect, but if these forms that they're exchanging with the forms that was submitted, that is being used to fill the form of form 34B, it means that the result is going to be affected. That is according to me. So this manipulation of election has been there when it comes to the intentions of Kenya Kwanza Brigade. This is the reality. If you accept it or not, Kenya Kwanza Alliance, they have manipulated these elections very well. And that is why you see that in Mount Kenya region, all over Mount Kenya region, they're having waves. And this wave of UDA imefagia Mount Kenya kweli kweli. Imefagia kweli kweli. So I don't think if someone can come and say that this was genuine. Some of them, they're just keeping quiet, but they do understand what happened. The other side of Kirinyaga, Piriting Rishi is saying the 51,000 votes has been manipulated. He's going to the court. On the other side is Kimemia. Kimemia has come out that is going to appeal to the court. The certain member of parliament has said that they're going to court. But I want to say certain few areas that was manipulated, and those are the areas that is affecting the presidential candidate also. And that is why you see, in reality, when you look at the scenario where the way Raila Odinga has performed and where William Ruto has performed, this is election that Raila Odinga has performed well, and that is what I can recognize. So I believe still, even if the voting is continuing to be conducted, the verification is being conducted still, I request with the humble heart, just let us just have hope. Everything is possible, and kuna video ingine nimerecord hapo. Wewe karibu nimalize. But I want to say the truth of the matter is that is how William Samoei Ruto manipulated the election. And I want to say that William Samoei Ruto used Dennis Itumbi, Chirchir and Farouk Bet and others to manipulate these elections. So ladies and gentlemen, that was my opinion as a Kenyan who is having freedom of speech. Otherwise, thank you so much because of great support. If you're a visitor, please subscribe to this channel. Bye bye till we meet on another video.